Hey guys, welcome to my channel or welcome back to my channel. My name is Natasha and today we're going to be doing a retail therapy, which is a name that I have on my channel for showing you guys a haul, newness of stuff that I just bought and showing you empties of stuff that I have finished. So some of this stuff is from Sephora, some of it's from Ulta, and some of it's from Bakerie. Sephora had their Friends and Family sale, which is a sale that they always have before their big VIB sale in the end of October, November-ish time frame. And they've had it for a couple of years, but this year is my first year being able to participate in the sale because I rarely go to Sephora, so you have to know somebody that works at Sephora and they have to give you a link. And then you go and sign up for the link and then you get a code. So shout out to the wonderful person, lovely lady, who provided me with that option and gave me the ability to shop the sale. So that being said, I'm just going to show you some things that I got from this sale and we'll go from there. So the first thing that I'm going to show is the Natasha Cranberry palette. This palette I have been keeping my eye on for a while because I love the color story in this palette. And it went on sale, so it was already on sale because the normal price is $48. I think it went on sale for $27 and then the 20% off of that. However, mine came damaged and I think it was just the way that it is damaged. It looks like it's been sitting for a while and it's probably a little old because the pans are just separating from, or the eyeshadow product is separating from the pans. And I don't, there's no way for me to show you in detail, but this one's separated, this one's starting to, and this one is separated. So bummer, but nonetheless, Sephora was very accommodating in this damage and I really appreciate it. So thank you, Sephora. Okay, so here is a swatch of the shimmery colors in the Natasha Denona Cranberry palette. They're super pretty. Oh, that's so pretty. Ooh, child. So I'm going to just work with the palette even though it's broken because they sold out of it, so they don't have it no more. So it's probably something that is probably being discontinued for sure. So anyways, the next thing I got was, or is, the NARS, what is she called? High Profile Cheek Palette. Super pretty packaging, pink and black, one of my favorites, combo duos. Okay, so here's the NARS packaging. It's super pretty, pink, reflective, caution tape looking palette. You're gonna have 6 products inside: a highlight, a bronzer, and I think the rest are blushes. It's a gelée formula, so you're gonna have to use more of a dense brush to pick up the product. But I've tried to swatch it without messing up the embossing before I took pictures. It's deeper shades in here. So I love that because it'll cater more towards the middle spectrum of skin tones. Middle, and then you can get some light and you can get some deeper skins that can use this product. So I think that it can reach a wide range of individuals. And I also like that the face of the campaign was a melanin beautiful individual. So kudos to NARS and their holiday cheek palette. I'm kind of still eyeballing the rest of the items in their collection for the holiday, but I've been trying to not get a lot of holiday limited edition items because they're only relevant around this time, and if you try to talk about it, you know, years to come, because you're going to have that stuff for a while, it's just kind of like, you can't really, because a lot of people can't get the products. So I'm trying not to get too much limited edition items. So the next things that I got, this brand was on timeout, kind of still on timeout, like side eyeing the brand, you know, keeping that eye out on it. But it's the Hourglass brand, and I got the Ambient lighting palettes. Now I wouldn't have gotten both of these if I didn't have the sale option, but I really, when they both came out, I'm like, oh man, those are so pretty. And I love the Ambient formula. I got previous palettes and the blush quad and the powder. I like it. It's different. So spoiler alert, no, the bronzers are not deep enough in both palettes. So let's just talk about them for a second. This one is the Universe, which Hourglass never came out and said that one was supposed to be for lighter skin tone and one was supposed to be for deeper skin tone. I just think that is everybody's assumption. What they never really formally said one was lighter and one was deeper. But you could tell by the products inside that one was catered more towards lighter skin tones and one was catered more towards medium skin tones. Because, yeah. So this one is the Universe. And I think she's pretty. I think she's very pretty. I watched a demo on Hourglass. I think it was on Facebook. It was an ad that popped up, and a girl was using this palette, and I saw her only use this shade, which everybody's been talking about is too glittery for the whole face. I wouldn't use this for the whole face, but she had only used it under eye, for her under eye. So that's what I use it for. I've already played in these products. I use this for my under eye because the shade that's mixed in it is diffuse light and dim light. And those two shades I use for my under eye individually. So when you mix them, it's even better. It's just, there's glitter mixed into it, soft glitter particles. So, but I would just use it for my under eye. The blushes are very pretty. One's more muted, which is this one. So it comes across as like a rosy color, and then the pink is like a little bubblegum pink color. The highlight is a little champagne-y. That's the highlight. So depending on what flow you're going with your makeup, if you're doing a warm tone, cool tone kind of look, I think this one will go more for cool tone situations. And the bronzer. That's the bronzer. So, I mean, it can be builded up because this one is warmer than the one in the other palette. It can be builded up to something. But you ain't going to get a whole lot of definition if you are medium to deep tone. So, that's this palette. I think it's pretty. I like it. And I'm happy that I got it. And I'm happy I got it on sale. So let's get into the next one, and this one is the Universe Unlocked, and this one was geared towards deeper skin tones, medium to deep. So this is Radiant Light, which is not new. I have that in my Trio palette. I also have it in, I think, one of the other palettes from last year. It's a nice color, and it is an all-over face powder, finishing powder. It works for my skin, I think. Maybe just a little bit lighter than me and just a little bit deeper, like a couple shades deeper than me, can work with this finishing powder. These two blushes are very pigmented, and I mix them when I use them. I think they're very pretty. So definitely I think these shades are going to fit on skin tones deeper than mine, and they're buildable. And let's do this bronzer. My veining in my bronzer, I don't have much of that dark shade veined in with it. So it's more golden, which this color is not new. It's a bronzer that's already in their line, and I knew that it wasn't going to be too much of a bronzer for me. This highlighter is very pretty. Very, very, very pretty. So I'm very pleased with that. I do public service announcement. Hourglass, please. No, you don't have to. Because we're tired of asking you. You've heard us before. But it will be nice if you're going to make 2 palettes if the bronzer is deeper. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Just go deeper. Go deeper. When you think it's deep, go even deeper. Alright, this next brand that I'm going to talk about, it was on timeout too. Came off a timeout, but not too many people are talking about it like they used to back in the day. However, it's got a soft spot for me because it was the brand that I kind of dove into when I first was getting into higher end makeup. That being said, I got the Tarte Salt Life eyeshadow palette. It's part of the Tarte C collection at Sephora, which their formula, a lot of the time, the formula with the C stuff is different than the formula at Ulta. I don't know. Anyways, I have 2 of the other little Tarte C palettes or whatever they're called. I do like them. I still have them. I still use them. So I wanted to get this. This is limited edition, which a lot of Tarte palettes are limited edition, and I'm just not a fan of that. Get some regular line stuff. This is a very cool tone, neutral tone palette. I think it's pretty. That's why I got it. I gravitated towards it because I have a lot of warm tones, so I've been kind of gravitating towards neutral tones and cool tones, just a little bit, not too much. I'm not going to indulge, but this is what this is looking like. But the formula of this is very delicate. No, it ain't gonna give you intensification eye looks. It's gonna be a very soft look. Like, this is definitely your everyday palette, and they're either satin formula or they're, but you definitely, my advice is you definitely have to have a dense brush to use this to pick up the products, because it's a different kind of formula. I think you gotta have a special brush for this. Now, is this an absolute must, absolute need, gotta have it? No, not really. Like, honestly, I was considering taking it back, but I played with it this week and I found that I like it the more I played with it. So she is staying in the collection. So I got me a sample from Briogeo. I've tried one of the other samples from Briogeo and I really, really liked it. It's for the hair. So this one is aloe and oat milk. So I am going to try this and see if I like it before the VIB sale, to see if I want to get this product from the sale. And last thing I got from Sephora, and I blame you guys. No, I blame the makeup queens, because we were watching Ashley, I think it's Ashley Crutchfield's live, and we were talking about Natasha Denona, and everybody's like, the gold palette, the gold palette, the gold palette. It's so beautiful. And then Coco, she's like, that palette, I mean, she raved about it. So then Natasha decided she wants to discontinue the gold palette. So then everybody was getting it. And then it was sold out. And then it came back. And then it was sold out again. But word on the street is she is officially getting rid of it. So I had to get it. I just had to get it. Like, I had to get this gold palette. And I got it. The first one I got came damaged, and baby, I'm not going to be spending this coin to have a damaged palette come to me. So Sephora accommodated me again, and I told them, when I told them about the damaged palette, I was just like, you need to tell your packagers, whoever is packaging your product, when they see Natasha Denona or any other high-end brand, that they need to package that palette or product a little bit better, because the first time it came, it was in this big box. Nothing was over the Natasha Denona palette. It would look like it had been swaying back and forth in that packaging. I was like, y'all are wasting y'all own money with this horrible packaging. But nonetheless, they were very accommodating and I appreciate it. I got me a whole new palette. Yo, baby. I'm excited to play in this because everybody has talked this palette up. So now she's in my collection. She is here. She has arrived. Let me speed up the process because I don't know how long this video is going to be. Now let's go into Ulta. Done with Sephora for now until the VIB sale. And then I'm done for the rest of the year. But Sephora had their sales too. And one of the sales was Juvias Place did buy two, get one free, I think. So I got their primer, and I got number 2, which is more of the nude color. I want to also get the lighter color too, but that is what it looks like. I've only used it once. So far I like it, so we'll see about that. And then I got 2 of the quads. These 2 are the ones that I was intrigued with the most versus the other 2. Which the other 2 are pretty too. Like I have a soft spot for Juvias Place. Like I pretty much have everything from them. Not everything, but I have a lot. But if you have not seen this palette, this is the, what is this called? The Army palette. Rebels Army palette. Which those screens are so cute. And then I have the mints. The mint palette, and it is what the mint palette is looking like. So super cute, super cute. Can't wait to play in that. And then I got the Sour Patch Kids palette from Morphe. I don't know, I was intrigued with it, so she got it. And this is what the palette is looking like. It looks just like the Sour Patch candy, which is one of my favorite candies in the past. I don't really don't eat much candy now, but this is nostalgia. Love Sour Patch Kids. And that's what the inside of it looks like. I haven't touched it yet. I tried to swatch a little bit of the shimmery colors, which is the colors on the end. And I know from the swatches that you're going to need like more of a dense brush to pick those up. Got that, and I also got the setting spray, which I sprayed it in the store, and it does smell like Sour Patch Kids, and it smells so good. So I didn't need this. I totally didn't need that. I got setting sprays galore. And the last thing I got from Ulta, right? Yes. Is the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill collaboration. So another brand that was in timeout, or not really. Yeah, say what you want to say. But this is what her palette is looking like, and I got it. I got her first palette, her second big palette, and her vault. So why not just throw this one in here? You know, why not? Alright, so the last things I'm going to show are from Mary Kay, and then I'm done. Not too much, not too much. There's certain things that I like from Mary Kay that are like repeat buys for me. And one, I got their face primer because the one I have is on this last leg, and I like this primer for certain situations. So this is what it looks like. It's more of a kind of a silicone filled primer, and then it has SPF in it, so you get 2 for 1. And then I got these 2 liners from their holiday collection. that is currently out. So this one is in a copper kind of shade. And it's like a felt tip brush. And the brush is not really flimsy. I tried to make it thick, but that's what it looks like. It's copper. I think that would be cute for a look, and then wean that out with this. And then this one is silver. So got that. And the last thing I got from Mary Kay is their microdermabrasion kit. And it looks like that. Because it's a good exfoliating kit and then a pore minimizer. So it's just that season. Get that dead skin off your face. Alright guys. Okay, so let's jump into my empties. I don't have that much, so this is gonna be a quick moving situation. So I'm always gonna have these in my empties because I use them like crazy. These are the Valerio facial wipes from Dollar Tree. These are 32 in a pack for $1. So even if you don't use them for your face, you can have these in your stash for when you are swatching beauty content creators, or you know what I'm saying, they're easy. You don't have to waste them, you know. I mean, you don't have to be, what am I trying to say? These are frugal buys right here. So I have the scent Tangerine Oil, love it, I recommend, bomb. I also have the scent Pineapple Aloe Vera, bomb, yes, recommend. This one is Willow Bark and Tea Tree. This is clarifying wipes. The smell on this is not so grand, so this one I won't recommend, nor will I rebuy. I also finished my lip bar mascara. They have changed the wand on this, so I am curious how the new wand is. So yes, I will repurchase this. Yeah, finished that. Finished a deluxe sample of Core's facial. No, what is this? Volumizing serum and moisturizer, baby. And this is in white pine, baby. I had went and bought a normal size of this because this is bomb. This is intense moisturization. So yes, it's for people who have really dry skin. So I only wear it at nighttime. It smells divine. It's super moisturizing and I love it. So this is done. Finished one of the Milani Fruit Fetish Lip balms. So this is in mango coconut. I don't really like the smell of coconut that much, so I wouldn't rebuy this scent, but I do like this balm. So the other scents that I do like, I will repurchase it. And last but not least, this Makeup Forever Smoothing Primer. I had this size primer for a very long time, and it is the bomb. I like it. So if you have bigger pores, which I do, and I hate, but whatever, I have to deal with it. I like this primer. This is a smoothing primer that I would definitely recommend. So that is all my empties. That is my retail therapy, my haul, and my empties, because I try to make sure that I have makeup leaving my collection as makeup is coming in, but of course it's not equal amounts, but I'm trying. Anyways, thank you for watching my video. Stay for a while, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.